My name is Sarah, and with one reckless sentence, I managed to destroy everything. It's strange, isn't it? How a few small, harmless-sounding words can unravel something that once felt so precious. I never imagined a single moment could redirect my entire life. But here I am, sitting alone, replaying every second and wishing I could rewrite it. If you have ever spoken out of fear, pushed someone away thinking they'd inevitably return, you might understand what I'm about to tell you. It happened a few weeks back, after yet another exhausting argument. Matt and I had been together for 2 years, but lately something in our rhythm had shifted. The laughter had faded into sighs. The spark had dimmed into long, uneasy silences. I kept reassuring myself that it was normal, that relationships go through cycles and the warmth would eventually return. But deep down, I felt the slow unraveling. That night, the atmosphere between us felt heavier than usual. I sat on the couch pretending to scroll through my phone while ignoring the tension suffocating the room. I could hear Matt in the kitchen, rummaging around with an edge in his movements. When he finally walked into the living room, I saw it immediately. Something fragile in his eyes, something he'd been holding back. He sat down beside me and asked quietly, "Sarah, what's happening to us? You feel so distant." And just like that, everything I had been trying to suppress came spilling out. "I don't know, Matt," I said. "I just don't think we're in the same place anymore. Maybe we should just be friends." Even now, I struggle to explain why those words came out. They weren't true. They didn't reflect what I wanted. They came from fear of where we were heading, fear of being the one left behind. So I tried to take control by softening the ending, convincing myself that if I downgraded us gently, the hurt would somehow be less. He stared at me, confused, searching my face for something I was too scared to show. Then, without a single response, he stood up and walked out. I assumed he just needed to cool off. He always came back after some time alone. But that night turned into the next day, and then another, and still nothing. No calls, no texts, just a void. At first I told myself he was giving both of us space. But as hours stretched into days, frustration began pushing out the worry. How could he vanish like that? How could he take my words as final? We had made it through so much worse before. Eventually, I gave in and reached out. I sent him a message. "Matt, please talk to me. I didn't mean what I said. I was just scared. I want to fix this." Still nothing. 3 days later, a single text came through. Just one message. "I've been thinking about what you said. I think you're right. Maybe we really should just be friends. I need some space to move on." I felt the sting instantly. Those words hit harder than any argument we had ever had. My heart dropped because in that moment I understood he was simply following the direction I had given him. I thought he would fight for us. I thought he'd refuse to let go. Instead, he listened. I called him again and again, left voicemail after voicemail filled with apologies, explanations, promises, silence. Not one reply. Every message that went unanswered felt like another door closing between us. Then one night I saw him. He was out with friends, laughing, lighter somehow, almost carefree. I approached him, nervous but hoping for something, anything. He gave me a polite smile. "Hey Sarah, I'm good. How are you?" That was it. No words, no emotion. Like I was just someone he barely remembered in passing. In that instant, I knew it was truly over. A week later, I went to his apartment to collect my things. He wasn't home. The place felt empty, like a museum of who we used to be. Every photograph, every object froze me in place. I picked up a picture of us and stared at it until it hurt to breathe. Then I put it back and walked away. It has been a month now. I've stopped reaching out. I've stopped waiting for a message that isn't coming. I said, "We should just be friends." And he believed me. He walked away without looking back. So if you ever feel tempted to say something just to shield yourself, don't. Because sometimes a single misguided sentence can erase everything you thought was unbreakable.